This week,
we show love on Valentine's Day.
sophomores share their slam poems on stage.
And performers compete head-to-head at the Battle of the Bands.
All of that and more
On the Warrior Weekly. Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Mr. Stengel.
And I'm Mrs. Stengel. Today, students recite their poems in front of an audience, and MCHS rocks out at one of the most popular events of the year.
But first, roses are red, violets are blue. Happy Valentine's Day from WSM to you. This holiday, many clubs made and sold gifts for people to send to others. Students share what this Hallmark holiday means to them.
This Valentine's Day, love is in the air at MCHS. Many clubs have been selling charming gifts for students to buy for themselves or others this past week during their lunch hours. Key Club sold roses and special message for $2, and Lasso spread the love by selling Crush Pops and handmade bracelets.
This year, Lasso is selling crushed sodas with bracelets if you want the bracelet to be included in it. Just easy and cute.
Hoping to warm hearts and bring smiles to people's faces, the product gives students a chance to express their feelings and their appreciation to their friends, their Valentines, and even themselves.
I purchased a can of soda for myself because it's cheaper than going in the gas station. If you want to, go ahead. It'll be interesting if you're with someone, go ahead.
Senior Katie McLaughlin describes her love for this special holiday.
I think it's a good day to kind of show people that you love them, whether it be romantic or just friendly or family. It's a nice day to just dress up cute and give people love that you think they deserve.
The products not only raise money for organizations at our school, but also get people in the holiday mood. Students celebrate the gift of love throughout MCHS, appreciating friends and family on this festive day. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are McKenna Harvey, Layla Moreno, Ellie Machachik, Allie Casey, and Alyssa Thomas.
Hey Warriors, we're the Lucases. The McHenry County Manufacturing Pathways application for paid summer internships is now available. If you're considering a career in the trades, ask Mr. Menke for how to participate this summer.
This year, for the annual Slam Poetry event, the sophomores read out self-written poetry pieces just in time for Writers' Week.
On Thursday, February 9th, McHenry High School's English department hosted the annual Poetry Slam competition as a part of Writers' Week.
So there's a ton that goes into it. So first, what they have to do is every sophomore presents in front of their class. Once they do that, the class, or if you have guest judges in your class, they vote on a top three. The top three from every class period goes to the Poetry Slam, and then you're either in the morning or you're in the afternoon.
Since students are allowed to choose a topic for their poems, the Poetry Slam provides an opportunity for creativity and self-expression. Sophomore Gigi Thorne and Keetrix Rebos explain why they chose to write their poem 2025.
We just kind of centered it around academic stress. We started with academic stress and broke it down from there, trying to be perfect, even if you are perfect, trying even harder. And people with good grades still struggle. But when you go to the counselor's office or anything, they'll tell you, well, you have good grades. You said you were struggling. We are, so.
While presenting in front of near 300 people can be quite intimidating, sophomore peers provided immense support for their classmates as they shared their personal experiences through their poems.
I know definitely after, maybe not from winning first place, but definitely after I read my poem, I had a lot of people come up and be like, wow. And I know I made a few of my friends cry from my poem, and I was like, oh.
The Poetry Slam remains an important and exciting event that benefits students and goes hand in hand with Writers' Week. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Riley Byron, Maddie Spencer, Cooper Sam Bruin, Emberlyn Carlson, and Dennis Turkin.
Finally, last Friday, student musicians and aspiring rock stars competed for the prize of Battle of the Bands champs.
Warrior Student Media was there to rock out at the freshman campus.
Of 2023 Battle of the Bands is Robot Man!
On Friday, February 10th, Student Council hosted the annual Battle of the Bands competition. The night was filled with exciting performances from student bands, with staph infection leading the way. The Sophomore Student Council was in charge of bringing Battle of the Bands together, which took months of planning.
We started planning like months in advance. We really wanted to make this a successful and really fun event. So we wanted to have like this eating area. We got the photo booth put together, some food trucks outside. We put together this red carpet so it could really be this more disco-y feel. We even got like a disco ball and really lit up the night and had it be a really kind of fun energy for Battle of the Bands.
While many bands performed high-energy sets with various instruments, last year's winner, Stand Alone, returned with an acoustic set for a change in pace.
You know how I feel.
I don't know, I feel like they just each individually spoke to us. It was just something fresh to bring to the crowd, even though it was still quiet and like very acoustic. So.
At the end of the night, this year's winner, Robot Man, was announced. James Mahevic, Charlie Miller, and Coco Lebec played a variety of songs after just a few weeks of rehearsing.
We had been planning it for we were like, oh, we're gonna start practicing tomorrow, and then it kept happening it's gonna be tomorrow. It's for real gonna be tomorrow. But then we were like, okay, I signed us up, and I was like, okay, we got like a month to practice. So then it was like
met one day outside of AIM.
That's true.
That is true.
Even though most bands were focused on winning, they were more grateful for the ability to showcase their talents.
We were just really excited to participate and just do the whole thing because they could have easily not had Battle of the Bands this year, so we're just really grateful.
Student Council plans to host Battle of the Bands for years to come, giving students an opportunity to perform in front of the school. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Kylie Chnowski, Madison Harvey, and Colin Chnowski.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Insta, and TikTok.
For Mrs. Stengel and all of Warrior Student Media, I'm Mr. Stengel. Happy Valentine's Day and have a great week, Warriors.